I mean, she just came and went. We're talking about mumble rap. Started around 2016 something, the end of 2016. 2017 was hot. 2018 started to go down. 2019, that shit was out here real quick. It was doomed from the beginning. The nature of what it was at the core, it was basically fast food music. It's like the equivalent of a McDonald's or any fast food joint. Basically, it's something you have a lot in abundance, but it's not sustainable, if you know what I mean. Like, you can listen to it, you can like it, you can enjoy it, but like, it's just in the moment, like in the heat of the moment. I'm pretty sure lots of people, even like old heads or those that people like to call old heads, I don't consider myself an old head. I do listen to some of the new stuff, but to the core, I'm pretty conservative about what I listen to, especially when it comes to music. But for the most part, I saw like the merit of it, of having something a little bit different than what was already on the market. It became so commoditized, it became so much of a commodity that it ended up hindering the genre as a whole. Like, take people like Lil Pump, all the Lil Sky, Lil whatever, except maybe for Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X is not a mumble rapper, but like a lot of those Lilos, they came out that time. And then you had guys like who I wouldn't necessarily call a mumble rapper, like Juice WRLD, R.I.P. He had a lot more to say than what most of those SoundCloud mumble rappers they had. And yeah, usually SoundCloud rap and mumble rap, they go hand in hand together. They're like the same for the most part. All you see is just people trying to imitate Juice WRLD, including an artist who I won't mention, but like, bro, you know who you are. That shit is just trying to imitate. It's an imitation. And then you have guys like Kid Laroi, who I think is also trying to imitate Juice WRLD, but he has his own thing going on and his own thing going on. But so, yeah, but it was just out here, like a lot. Even like people like J. Cole, they were predicting the end of this stuff while it was going on. I think it's J. Cole in that song 1985, where he says like, he's like directly talking to Lil Pump, and he says like, bro, save your money, cause this shit is just gonna be over in a minute. And it actually ended up happening. So was it doomed from the start? I think yes, it was just doomed from the start. There was no way it was gonna survive. It's just fast food music. Yeah, you like a burger, but shit, man, you don't want a burger on Thanksgiving. You don't want that. I would rather have a turkey on Thanksgiving than a goddamn burger. But it was good while we enjoyed it, and I don't think anybody is wishing to go back to that period. And that's why it kind of feels weird. It feels like a phase that we kind of went through as a culture, as this hip-hop culture, and it just abruptly or just faded out. I don't think that's coming back, and I think the phenomenon of it, like, I think that was a one-time thing. Of course, there's always trends coming and going, but I don't think any other trend is gonna be as big or take as much space as that one.
Excuse me?
Because like for now, like, yeah, things have solidified sort of. Like, I don't think people are taking chances, and we don't have platforms anymore like SoundCloud where like people can go and niche out this sound where they can just develop their own genre, which is in its own pocket. That doesn't happen anymore. So I don't think we're gonna get that anymore for the most part, unless another platform ends up being that. But like, for the most part, SoundCloud kind of dead too. It's kind of dead too. Of course, people still post, but like, even people who used to do numbers, because I used to be on there, nobody's doing numbers like that, like they used to, especially around the time when mumble rap or SoundCloud rap, whatever you want to call it, was booming. Nobody's doing that. So for the most part, I just think it's done. That part of history is just done. Let's just forget about it. Let's forget it ever happened. But it's a cautionary tale for people who just like roll with whatever, like trying to catch a fade. Like most of the people who came up in that time, they kind of faded out, except maybe like Lil Uzi and guys who were already there from the beginning, like Young Thug. Those are still going, and I think they have actually merit as artists compared to some other guys who are just jacking the trend. What do you think about mumble rap? You still listening to Lil Pump? You still listening? I'm not. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell me something in the comments. I always read. Yeah, and have a good day.